Hello YouTube, this is Spaceman Productions, and today I am going to be doing the second episode of my vlogs. I think I'm gonna call these vlogs from now on, cause, I don't know, cause they're not all gonna be story times, but yeah, I've also, asked for feedback from some people, only 2 people so far. But I've asked them if they prefer my plush videos or my vlogs better, and they both said like my vlogs / story times. So I was like, okay, cool. So expect to see like more of these like vlog / story time videos on the channel. Here in the future, I'll make like a plush video every now and again, just to keep somewhat of a balance. But today I'm going to be talking about my pet peeves, or I don't know, I was never really the biggest fan of the term pet peeves. I just like saying things that piss me off because they are in fact things that piss me off. So, yeah, I guess we'll just get started with the first thing, right? So, I'm in school, right? In math class, and the teacher is just like, okay, so today I'm going to be teaching you how to do this. So you take this, multiply it by that, and then divide that outcome by thingy-wingy, and then subtract it by my asshole, and then multiply that by 420 to the power of 69 or whatever funny number, and then that's how you get your answer, pi cubed or whatever. And so I'm like, okay, I'm taking notes out of this, right? Because we're supposed to take notes in math class. So I'm like, okay, I'll take notes that way I don't have to keep on looking back at the goddamn slides every single time. So I take down the notes, right? And then the teacher's like, okay, time for the assignment. And we're all like, okay, yeah, I mean, you know, we do assignments every class and shit like that. Right, so we go do the assignment, right? And everything's good. You know, it's asking us questions that we've covered before. But then I come to a question, right, that just is nothing that I have ever heard of ever before. I have no idea how to solve this problem, right? I've literally never been taught this before, right? And you know what? Whenever something like that happens in my science class, my teacher will be like, oh, okay, you know, that's okay. We just won't count that question for points out, like, yeah. But then when my math teacher does it, right, nothing. Literally nothing, nothing at all, and it'll just be like, we don't even know the question, and we're all just like, ugh, okay, fine. And another thing that happened to me in math class, this actually happened earlier today as of me recording this, but basically, what happened was that we were doing math problems, right, on the assignment, and I did my answer, right. I was like, okay, yeah, this is the answer to the math problem, right? The options, that's nowhere in the options. I'm like, huh? I check over my math problem again. No, I was right. Go over it again. Yeah, I was right. I don't get why the answer isn't there. So I'm just like, okay, it's pretty close to this one answer. So I'll just click the answer next to it. Or the answer that's nearest to the answer that I got, right? I even check it with the calculator. I'm like, yeah, and then I check it with a formula, or I check the formula online. I'm like, yeah, I got it right. And so I'm just like, dude, and this happens for like 3 questions, right? And for each question, I just pick the answer nearest to the answer that I got, right? And when I click submit, right, and I click the little view button in Schoology that lets you know, like, oh, like, you did good, or you did shit, right? And I got all the questions right. So if I had gotten those questions wrong, that would have just been me being stupid. But the questions that were incorrectly put in, that's just fucking stupid, man. So yeah, but anyways, the next one is something about Goodwill, right? So you guys know Goodwill, right? It's a place where you go there and you get cool stuff on the cheap, right? So I look on Goodwill's website to see, oh, what do they have, like, in their store, right? And I see their website, right? But it's like a shopping website where you shop online at Goodwill. And I'm like, huh? Online Goodwill store? What? And then I look at it, and because I'm trying to look for retro video games and retro video game consoles at Goodwill, right? But apparently, after doing some research, I found that Goodwill doesn't even put their pre-PS2 stuff in stores anymore. What they do is they take all their pre-PS2 stuff, right? And they put it on their online shopping website where people bid for that stuff, which will eventually lead to it going up to eBay prices, even though the entire point of Goodwill is you go there physically and you get cool stuff on the cheap. How am I gonna be able to find like some cool, like maybe like an NES or NES games or something like that for cheap? If I actually go to the store, now it's on the website, people are auctioning for it. Some asshole's like, oh, I'm gonna auction up to eBay prices. And then they auction it up to eBay prices. And it's like, god damn, I'm trying to get this shit for cheap. That's the entire reason I go here to Goodwill in the first place. What the fuck, right? And if you don't believe me, I'll show you some clips of like the whole Goodwill thing, right? I'll show you some clips of their website right now. What the fuck? No, man, that's not cheap at all, and that's not even at your physical store. It's just you're leaving it up for auction. Why? Fucking why? Oh my god, it pisses me off a ton. Yeah, I don't like it. But anyways, the next thing is, right, so I'll be watching One Piece, right? I like One Piece, it's a good anime, I like it, right? And I'm watching it, everything's good, right? It's a good story and stuff like that, stuff is happening, you know, but then, this happens. What? No, that's no, dude. You don't realize how fucked up that is. Okay, Sanji, I don't like it when he I guess it's okay when he sims over like Nami and Robin, whatever the fuck, right? That's that I don't really care about that sort of stuff. It's just like, okay, yeah, that happens, you know. That's a skill Sanji for you, right? But when he says shit like this, right? If Nami-san lives, I don't care if you die. That's stupid. Usopp is literally part of your crew, right? He's supposed to be your good old buddy old pal, right? But then you just go ahead and say you don't care if he dies as long as Nami lives. What? No. That's literally so stupid. I can understand simping for someone, right? Not really, I don't really understand it, but I at least have some sort of level of understanding of that, right? But then, when you go to such an extreme, where you say that you don't care if your friend dies, literally dies, as long as the person you're simping for is safe? What the fuck, man? That is so dumb. Like, nah, man. That's stupid. That's literally stupid. Okay, so this is gonna be the last one, by the way. This has pissed me off ever since I knew how to grammar. Yeah, basically, what I hate a ton is when you're in class, right, and the teacher tells one of the students, one of your classmates, to read a book out loud, right? And the kid reads the book, right? The passage or the paragraph or whatever the hell, right? And the kid, they read a ton of sentences all together as if they were one sentence. Like normally, right, you're supposed to stop after the period or the question mark or the exclamation mark, right? So, here, for an example, if I were to read a part of like this book, right, I would be like, I wouldn't be surprised if today was known as Harry Potter Day in the future. There will be books written about Harry. Every child in our world will know his name, right? Let's just say hypothetically we are reading the Sorcerer's Stone. I got the book right here, hypothetically, right? And I stop after the exclamation mark, and I carry on. Exactly, said Dumbledore, looking very seriously over the top of his half-moon glasses. Pause. Short pause. It would be enough to turn any boy's head. Famous before he can walk into, and so on and so on and so on, right? But then, when you hear, but when these other people start reading the books out loud to the class, they don't take any freaking breaks, so it's hard to comprehend. It's like, I wouldn't be surprised if today was known as Harry Potter Day. In the future, there will be books written about Harry. Every child in our world will know his name exactly, said Dumbledore. We're looking very seriously over the top of his half-moon glasses. It would be enough to turn any boy's head. Famous before he can walk and talk, famous for something he won't even remember. Can you see how much better off he will be going away from all that until he's ready to take it? Professor McGonagall up in her mouth changed her mind. Swallow said, yes, you're right, of course, but how's the boy getting here, Dumbledore? She had his cloak suddenly as she thought he might be hiding Harry underneath it. Hagrid's begging him. You think it wise to trust Hagrid doing something as important as this? Right? It's so stupid. And by the way, that wasn't sped up. But holy crap. Why? Why do you do this? Do y'all guys not have an understanding of grammar? Do y'all guys not breathe? I'm pretty sure as human beings, we need to breathe after speaking a good amount of words, right? I'm just like, okay, yeah, right? You're supposed to pause after a period or a comma or question mark or whatever. And I hate it when people don't, because it makes it like so much harder to like keep it long. It's like, what the fuck are they saying? What the shit? I never say what the shit, because what the shit doesn't make sense. But what the fucking shit? This does not make any sense whatsoever. It just is unpleasant to hear in the first place. So it's like, oh my god, man, this is fucking stupid. But yeah, that was a video about things that piss me off a ton. If you guys liked it, then like it, and if you guys don't like it, then dislike it, because YouTube still counts dislikes as attention, which will still get me further in the algorithm or whatever the fuck. I mean, even then, if you don't like the video, just dislike it, just be honest, for real. So, yeah, tell me what you think, if you want to, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!